this beautiful Wednesday night is treating you well. Welcome to Radio Apocalypse, the human condition. And we've got an interesting discussion ahead of us tonight. It's all about choices. The choices that you guys make and the choices that perhaps maybe you don't have any control over as well. But I think we always have to begin with a little bit of this.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good evening again. How are you? Glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're all happy to be here. I'm going to bring up the chat window just now because I've got a lot to get through. I want to say a lot of welcomes to people. I want to say enjoy yourself tonight. It's going to be an interesting chat tonight. Let's have a quick look. Belle Dalton, good evening, Belle. How are you? And Pickles, how are you? It's good to have you. Anybody else that's in the chat, please just make yourself known. We like to engage with the audience. Tonight is all about choices, and we're going to get straight into that in just a minute or two. But I just want to say, listen, thank you for joining us. The human condition is a pet project of mine. It was like about 8 or 9 weeks in the thinking about and the direction I wanted to go in with it. It's not just about negative aspects of life. It's about positive aspects as well. I mean, we started off looking, 4 or 5 weeks ago, looking at toxic behaviours and went through all sorts of like different sort of aspects of that, then moving into how online financial gurus use their terrible behaviours to con you guys out of money. We don't like that sort of behaviour whatsoever. And we also, at the end of the day too, we have to look at we looked at cult behaviours as well. Now, cult behaviours was another thing that I've had an interest in since I was about 15. And hold on, that light's a bit bright. Let me just turn it down and oh, that's better. The glare was killing me. And that was something that was very special. Then we moved on last week to the power of empathy, compassion and humility. The 3 great traits in the world which allows us to guide our moral compass. And tonight, it kind of brings a lot of this together again with the positive and negative aspects of choice. You could simplify choice as like, well, it's your own fault if you choose that, and you're absolutely right. Okay, but there's occasions where the whole aspect of choice is removed from a logical, morally guided sort of decision-making process, and we're going to go through all this tonight. It's going to be quite interesting, but let me just say, I'm not going to oversimplify what choice is. It's quite a complex thing. It's perhaps the only true freedom that we have left on this planet. Your ability to choose such simple things like the clothes that you wear. You go out and you can choose your job. You go out and you find a job or something that you love to do, and you do it. The food that you eat, you design a menu in your house to feed your family. I mean, not actually a menu, but what we're having for dinner tonight, Dad? We're having baked tatty, son. Magic. With beans? Aye, with beans. Maybe a bit of cheese too. It's not that like horse poo smelling cheese, is it, Dad? No, it's not. But do you understand? You can choose to have the smelly cheese or the non-smelly cheese. You can choose what holiday destination that you go to. However, these are not the sort of choices I'm talking about. Okay, we're talking about the choices that kind of define your mood, your approach towards others, and the effect that they directly have upon others. All right, it's important, absolutely important, that you get this right at the start. Okay, because you can turn. I don't care what anybody says, right? I really don't care. You can have your ability to choose removed from your free will. All right, you can. All right, I don't care what you say. All right, and we're going to talk about that later on, and that is part of the toxic side of choice. Okay, and we will come to that. We're going to talk about the mental health aspects of choice, because it's not just as simple. And let me just say completely right at the beginning of this, I am not an expert. These are opinions formed from the expertise in my own personal experience. They may not relate to your personal experience, and that is vital that you get that as well. For those that don't know me, I am a 40, I'm soon to be 49-year-old man. Okay, I don't succumb to bullshit very easily, and stupid internet dramas, and stupid outside of the world sort of mediocre nonsense. All right, I'm a grown-up. I'm a father of 4 children, and unless you come and eat my dog or set fire to my house, I'm not going to give a shit about interacting with you on a negative basis. Right? I'm not here to argue. I'm here to enjoy myself, and I'm choosing to be here and enjoying myself. All right? So if you're the sort of person that is an antagonistic individual, all right, that's cool. That is your choice, and we'll come on to that as well. My choice is to be a good person, a happy person, a person that has gone through a very nasty throat cancer last year. Okay, I had a very nasty stage 4 tumour. I had the choice of 3 different treatments, and I chose the one that had a very small grey area that I would survive the treatment, but it would completely kill the cancer. The other treatments had a far less chance of me killing the cancer, but a greater survival rate. So I chose the most difficult path, and that's what I'm about. I will choose a difficult path. I can't help it. I like the challenge, right? But I wanted to kill the cancer, and I knew mentally I could get through it, and I knew I could prepare myself physically. I've also suffered severely from anxiety and depression. I was medicated up to my eyeballs in my mid-20s for this, right? And we will talk about that when we come along to the mental health aspect of choice. Okay, because it's important again that you understand I am speaking from my personal experiences and my choices. I am not an expert in what you have experienced or your choices. So with that, let us start thinking about this. All right, we have to consider in our lives, right, there are good choices and there's bad choices, but what is an actual choice? Right, it is the dictionary definition of a choice is an act of choosing between two or more possibilities. You're making a decision about 1, 2, 3, 4 different things. Okay, it could be just as simple as what we've talked about with regards to holidays, food and stuff, but it's also can be as more complex as good or evil. You know, think about it. All right, and that will be kind of the theme as we go through this. Simple good and evil, good mood, bad mood. A bad mood's not evil, but it can be your choice, your bad mood. Apart from mental health issues, we'll come on to that towards the end, okay? We have to build up to the biggies. The biggies are important. Alright? So choices are decisions that you make that affect you directly, and they affect others as well. Is mood an actual choice? Right? Is mood a choice? Well, in some aspects, yes. If you just wake up in the morning and you're feeling shitty and grumpy because you're tired, that's no fault of your own. If you've not gone to bed properly, maybe it's a medical condition that you're not sleeping at night, suffer from insomnia, you've not had enough rest, you had a late night because you travelled, anything like that. But because you have gotten up and you're grumpy, okay, you can choose to recognise the reason behind that and choose not to have that morning feeling. Alright, it's important that you see the mundane little bullshit things that I'm talking about here. Alright, you can actually make the decision. You walk to work, you go to work, you've had a shit journey into work, you've got a shit manager. Why do you need to react negatively towards this? Why do you need to choose to be grumpy, pissed off? Why? You don't need to walk around with like a crazy, hey, I'm happy all the time sort of face going on, right? That's not what this is about. It's the little things, okay? So recognize that, you've not had enough sleep. Somebody says, what's wrong with you? Bit pissed off. Didn't have enough sleep last night. It's not going to affect me too badly. I'll get over it quick enough. I'll wake up soon. I've had 2 cups of coffee. Whatever, Things like the other end of that, the sadness, the low mood from it all, okay? You might not have so much control over that when it comes to things like, death, bereavement, or a breakdown in a relationship. These are factors that you have no control over. And sometimes your mood choice might be taken away from you because of such things. But again, what you do have the choice in these abilities is to recognize, right, my grandfather's passed away and I'm devastated and I'm really upset about that. Choose to look at, the good parts of his life and choose to have that bereavement, to have that sadness, recognize it. It's important that you recognize that. If you're not sad in these situations, if you're cold and callous and you don't really care, then you might never move on. You might never be able to take that decision to move quickly into a healing place, The things like death that are outside of your control they're difficult to deal with, but as human beings, as a collective planet of people that experience this all the time, we understand greatly. We truly do, that we understand greatly that people pass away and it's difficult, and we can seek help. There's bereavement counsellors and stuff, so you can choose to seek help. Relationship breakdown, though, is again, you're going to feel bitter, you're going to feel anxious, you're going to feel angry, sad, alone, and these are mood choices that again you might not have control over, but you again have the choice to recognize the foundation from where they've come from. All right, and these are all outside mental health issues, okay? These are just for people that have never truly suffered from anxiety, depression, that are people that are schizophrenic, okay, really don't have a choice, okay? That is a recognized disease where a lot of the moral compass issues are completely removed from the situation, okay? Their ability to choose how they react to things completely removed from their lifestyle. And there's other serious mental issues. Now, I cannot comment on those things because I've never personally experienced them, but from the research I did for my own personal choices, reading about such things like that, it was kind of very, very difficult not to mention it here just now, because when it came to the choices of people that suffer from like really difficult mental health issues, the consensus is a lot of the time they don't have that sort of like good bad moral compass. They just do whatever that particular personality or thing in their life instructs them to do, to push them in that particular way. Okay, I'll have a quick look at the old chitty chatty just now. Let's have a look, see who's all here. Oh, we've got a full house tonight. This is great. Wow. I talk and ramble for 10 minutes and we've got a bunch of people. Right, so let's go right back to the top of the chat. We've said hi to Belle and Pickles. Mac's in the house. Good evening, Mac. How are you? Let's have a quick look. Let's hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a great day, Pickles. Thank you very much. Equilibrium. I hope you are well, my lady. And Alexa is here tonight as well. Good to have you. I'm sure I saw Barry as well. Where's my Baza? Oh, and Sarah's in the house. Sarah's in the house. We like Sarah. Another good Scottish lass. Victoria. Hi, Victoria. Have I said hello to Alexa? I think I did, yeah. There's Barry. I've had depression once and then I got divorced and it cleared right up. Hey, I've got a joke for you later, Barry. It's on Discord. You can have a look at it if you want. It's very funny. Yeah, so there we are. Very good. Glad you're all here. There's a whole bunch of people here. If you have not said hello, say hello in chat. I do like to engage with you all, and it's very, very good. So this little picture, where's my hand? Here. Good choices, bad choices. All right. When we're talking about choices, every day you're faced with good choices and bad choices. Sometimes it's what hair product to use. Sometimes it's should I engage with somebody who I know is an asshole. All right. That is how difficult choices can actually be. All right. However, when you actually go to a situation where other people's choices are influencing you, you have to be totally careful about it, and we're going to talk about that in a second as well. All right, so let me just bring up and get rid of that picture just now. Right, cool. So your actual mood choice and the effects of your choices have a big effect on other people as well. Like if you're a happy, uplifting, positive, infectious human being, and that you can naturally bring a smile to people's faces, with your laughs, your jokes, your hugs, your love, your positive feelings. This is all an infectious thing, and your choice to be that sort of person, to have an uplifting mood rather than a manipulative, downtrodden mood where basically people may feel sorry for you and you might end up, like we're talking about bereavement, that's cool, but now we're going into the realms of deliberately choosing a gaslighting mood where basically you use a bit of manipulation to get what you want from people. You're choosing to perhaps be a little bit more down to get the attention, to have your ego stroked a little bit. This is still not in the realms of mental illness. We will be coming to that, okay? So please don't worry. So if your downtrodden mood, okay, if you're downtrodden, you're negative, and your low mood is a choice, a deliberate choice, that's not a healthy choice to make. That's not one of those good choices, all right? And I think it's important that we actually look at this particular thing here as well. See, I have learned, I'm going to read this to you, I have learned that I cannot always count on others to respect my feelings, even if I respect theirs. Being a good person doesn't guarantee that others will be good people too. You only have control over yourself on how you choose to be as a person, and for the others, you can only choose to either accept them or to walk away. This is really important, especially when you're dealing with people that like to hang out in a toxic world. All right, people that are manipulators, people that are just horrible folk whose choices in their world end up hurting people. And I think that it's important that we revisit these particular traits in human beings for people that may have missed toxic behaviours, the very first episode in this series. Dry throat, talking too much, okay? So, briefly, we're going to talk about the things that they say that they choose to say, right? Because toxic people, toxic situations, and when you choose to be an individual that is particularly nasty, you make a choice of the words that you use. But first of all, toxic people, what are they like? They are manipulative, They're highly judgmental. They take no responsibilities for their own feelings. They don't apologize. They think that they're right all the time. They are inconsistent, like say one thing, do another, do one thing, say another, do as I do, not as I say, do as I say, not as I do, and they make you defend yourself. So they're always on the attack, even if it's a gentle attack, but they will make you defend yourself, all right? This group of people do not sound like a fun lot to be around at all. Between the manipulation, judging, toxic people love to spew their vile words about at pretty much anybody, or particularly maybe vulnerable people that they know they can manipulate. They're notorious for projecting their own insecurities and their own low self-esteem onto others. Okay, if you know a toxic person, you can't win with them. Okay, it's better just to walk away or to nod your head, but you have to be aware that some of the time they're going to try and wear you down and bring you into their world so they can do things. So what are the sort of things they like to choose to say to change your mood, to take away your ability to choose? Because that is what happens with toxic people. Okay, they are doing this for not just for shits and giggles. They're doing it for control purposes, for having their own version of their egos being stroked by you, or just to stroke their own egos, right? So you are just being dramatic. Has anybody ever said that to you before? Stop with the drama, you're just being dramatic. Toxic person is coaxing someone into believing, this is all from my notes and from various other websites and my notes before for the first episode. The toxic person is coaxing someone into believing that they're the ones who are at fault for the particular predicament they're in, or the situation's in. The damage to self-esteem isn't necessarily being labelled as a drama queen, although it could be perceived as being so, but behind the scenes manipulation that has taken place. Okay, the chances are that the toxic person has done something to hurt the other person intentionally and with seemingly little regret because they have no empathy. Such statements may send a person reeling, especially someone who is in a delicate state, someone who's easily, who may be vulnerable. Maybe they've been, maybe they've had a death in the family. Maybe they've had a relationship breakdown. Maybe something worse, Another thing that they choose to say to take away your choice and manipulate you into the situations is you have no idea what you're talking about. Their experience in things is far greater than your experience, so therefore they are the guru, they are the font of all knowledge, okay? But let's face it, they could actually be wrong. Nobody likes to be nobody likes to be told what they have said is, or what they have to say is invalid. Phrases like "you don't know what you're talking about" gives off a completely a vibe of intellectual superiority. They think that they're better, and most of us find that quite reprehensible. We don't like that at all. We don't, okay? I think this is where humility, when we talked about humility last week, comes into play, where humble people are not necessarily weak people. They actually tend to be the stronger people because they can be backed up into a corner or into a situation where like they can put their hands up and say, no more, no more. I've tried to learn from you, but I don't want to learn from you anymore because, you're acting in a way that belittles me. Okay, that's not being negative, and I've been humble enough to learn from you, but let's just say right now, okay, I'm putting a stop to it. Okay, so humility is a very powerful thing in this particular situation. Maybe toxic people could learn to have a little bit of humility. I don't know. So it can be embarrassing if they're doing this publicly. The toxic person saying these words is trying to slither their way out of perhaps maybe some kind of trouble. Maybe their behaviour is borderline, say, abusive of somebody else, and somebody challenges them on the aspect and their behaviour and say, you don't know what you're talking about, I'm not behaving like that, so and so is behaving like that. Reflection and passing the blame on to somebody else, which moves us clearly into the next one that they like to say to manipulate stuff: it's all your fault. Well, probably not all your fault, to be perfectly honest, whatever it is, but just for the sake of playing my favourite thing, devil's advocate, let's just say on this occasion that it is your fault. What does this actually mean? Okay, well, put simply, in the view of someone toxic, any kind of affront is fair game as ammunition. They will wear you down and they will use this against you because they want to feel good about themselves. They want to be in control. They are the control freaks of all of this, okay? And it boils down to their narcissism and their necessity to be in control at the expense of anyone. Maybe you did do a thing at the time and at a particular place, and now they use your more than likely innocent mistake as a means of justifying their ridiculously bad behaviour, rubbing your nose in it, making you feel shitty, making you feel awful, hollowing you out to fill you up with their bile so they can control and manipulate you further. They are wearing you down. They are choosing their words. They have a choice to say what is right or wrong here. Okay, they have that choice. But you also have a choice not to listen, and we'll come on to that too. Alright, have you ever heard somebody saying, man up? You know, you're just being insecure, you're just not strong enough to be able to do this sort of thing. You know, this is the way the world is. Okay, you have to be stronger. Well, you don't have to be. The world is not all shit. It does have dark corners of ridiculously bad people, okay, that are not necessarily toxic. They're just fucked up, alright? They do terrible things to people that are innocent, to animals, to children, to their fellow human beings. You know, we're not just talking about dark web stuff, we're talking about war crime stuff. We're talking about that sort of stuff that 99% of the world's population avoid, because our moral compass points in a far better direction. Okay, let me just bring something up here just now for you. This is, I want you to look at this picture. Just look at it. Okay. I find that exceptionally creepy. That image there, alright, is to me the most powerful image of a toxic person in the world. You can't see their eyes, and they're telling you to be quiet. There's no emotion, there's nothing around them, and it is truly eerie. And if you have your ability to choose removed from you by a manipulative individual, toxic and thinks they know better, that wants to gain something from you, control over you or whatever, you will be told to be quiet about it. It is yours and theirs secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, don't. It's our little secret. And then you can choose whether or not to decide to continue that friendship with them. This is your choice. But they also turn around and like to rub your nose in it by saying, I don't want to be in a friendship or a relationship with someone who's a complete and utter wanker, pointing at the innocent person. Okay, they are just going through the motions. They like to insult you. They like to completely make out that you are the terrible one in this. And when these toxic people, this is the remember, we're talking about the bad aspects of choice, the choice to just be a dick. Right, people. These are people choosing deliberately. They are conscious, absolutely 100% conscious of what they are doing. Okay, this isn't somebody who's schizophrenic. All right, that's doing this. Right, this is somebody who is basically a complete first-rate control freak, narcissist, everything. All right, it's about them. It's about them and nothing else. Okay, and they will throw their dummy and their toys right out the pram when control is taken away from them. Okay, and that is the choice, the negative sounding of choice. Okay, manipulation is a choice. Without a doubt, manipulation is a choice to basically to have control over somebody. It's an addictive drug. And if you ever come across anybody that's like this, if you've ever dealt with people that are like this, and I have in various job roles, long time, bear in mind I'm 49 this year, so I used to work in an environment before the internet. I'm an ex-soldier as well, so I've dealt with things right on the front line of dealing with people with guns, all right? So this is not something that that is new to me. Manipulation. I've been manipulated myself by people, so I'm a victim of that as well. But I'll stick my hand up and say, yeah, I chose to be manipulated by this, and I was completely oblivious to it. Okay, and at the end of the day, I chose to walk away from that as well when I recognized it all. Okay, so but as far as I'm concerned, in my personal experience of this, manipulation is a choice. To do it, but sometimes to accept it, you don't have a choice, because it depends how strong you are to be able to push those feelings away. Okay, I'm going to have some coffee for my mouth, my dry mouth, look at the chat, and then we'll come on to the next bit as well. Crazy times. Okay. Okay. Who have we got in here? Roberto. How are you, sir? Now, you were asking me something in Facebook this morning. How do I make my intro videos? I make them on my phone using Vlogstar, a great app. Yeah, I do. And then I go look for lots of free to use stock videos on YouTube and various other sites. I record them, download them, and I edit them and stick them on there. So Roberto, if you're looking for a bit of coaching, I'll coach you happily. If you're wanting a wee bit of help creating something, I'll help you create as well, and certainly point you in the right direction. It's always good fun to do it. Right, okay, do you know what? I can't read that on my phone. Where's my big chat window? Here's the big chat window. Diddly-doo, bam, 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 bam. Where did we get to? Indeed. Okay, smash the likes. Thank you, Mac Gabby, for smashing the likes. Right, so because I'm kind of rambling on, I'm not monitoring the chat, so you have to forgive me if I'm not up to date with the comments about what you're saying at the time that I'm doing it. We're only 6 seconds behind now, which is amazing. I'm kind of glad the day is coming to an end. All right, okay, very good. Excellent. Solway Firth's in the house. I don't know whether I said hello to you earlier on. And Jackie McDee's in the house, and I think we have mentioned everybody now that I need to mention. Oh my goodness, I'm still scrolling. Stella's in the house too. Good, thank you for joining us, everybody, tonight. If you are a small YouTuber coming to visit me tonight, okay, listen, just drop me a message and I'll quite happily do a little small YouTuber's comments at the bottom of this particular video's description to say, hey, these are the people that came on. Just drop me a wee comment yourself on, say, one of my other videos, the most recent one, and say, hey Mo, I'm a small YouTuber, I came to visit you tonight, and I guarantee you that I'll put a wee link in for your stuff on mine as well, because I like to help supporting small YouTubers, because I am a small YouTuber myself. Okay, shall we continue? Yes, I think we shall. Okay, so we said that manipulation is a choice. What was that?
I farted.
Alright, okay, thanks very much. The world just heard you fart. Okay? My second from youngest son just let an air biscuit float, and it is not very fresh. You need to eat more fruit, okay? Okay, shush, just get back to watching your programme. Good God. He's sitting... Oh, God, that's an eye water. He's sitting right down there. And, I mean, we're talking, I can touch his head with my hand. Yeah, no, you just be quiet, okay? And he... Wow, what a stinker. He's stinker. Right, very good. Right, moving on. Sorry. Oh my God. You know when somebody farts and it's kind of chewy? You know, it's kind of chewy in the air. It's like... Bleh, bleh. I love my son, but not the smells that he makes. Wow. Right, okay. Let's sorry, I'm just looking at the chat there, just like, eye watery. Yeah, it was freaking eye watery. I need to change my glasses. We said manipulation's a choice. It really is. There's no excuse for this, right? I also want to give you a good example of a person's negative words, right? Recently in the media, and that's J.K. Rowling's comments on trans people. Wow. When I read that, I was like, did she really say that? No way. She has consciously gone out of her way to say that, and then she tries to deliberately change the narrative about what it was about by saying about her tragic circumstances in the past. Now, what I don't get from that is, in my personal experience, somebody who has been abused, unless they have been continually abused by a particular type of person, is not going to say something negative about something outside of that particular group of people. Like, if J.K. Rowling was persistently abused by somebody that was trans, then perhaps maybe I would understand why she is choosing those particular words. But I think she realised her choice of words might have been a little bit terrible, is the word that I'm choosing to say. But wow. You know, and she kind of tries to change the narrative with her very clever way of writing. This whole thing is all about personal gain, personal ego stroking, whether it be for you know, the manipulation of others, or to change the narrative to look better in a situation where an apology. Shit, you know, I'm J.K. Rowling, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. You know, it's my feelings. Trans people are people, they have their own life choices. I just don't agree with it. That's not Mojax though. Okay, Mojax feelings is very deliberate. I don't give a shit about your life choices. I couldn't care less for them, to be perfectly honest, as long as you're not hurting somebody, you're not eating somebody else's dogs or pets, you're not setting fire, as long as you're not hurting people, and as long as your interaction with other human beings is consensual, alright? I couldn't care less. Don't hurt kids, don't hurt animals, don't hurt ladies, don't hurt men, don't hurt whatever, alright? That's what it's about with me. As long as you conform to your life choices and you're not manipulating or doing anything incredibly toxic to somebody that's going to demean them, take the control away from their own personal choices, then you're fine with me. The moment you cross that line, you're a wanker. Do you get me? Do you understand this? Okay, that being good is good, but being evil, because that's really what this is, it's nasty. I mean, what is evil? Profoundly immoral and wicked is what the dictionary definition of it is. Profoundly immoral and wicked. Okay? Alright, and that can be... Again, do you mind? I'm in the middle of an important chit chat here. Yeah, it's like, wow. Sorry. Okay, profoundly immoral or wicked, right? Now, when we talk about things like this, I'm gonna briefly stop on such things as serial killers. I did a few episodes of Serial Sunday with my brother, which was tremendous fun, and I really, really enjoyed doing that with him. It gave me I've always had a great interest in serial killers, the psychology behind them. I have read a ridiculous amount of books about the insights of these people's minds, okay? And to go and research particular people like the Moors murders in greater detail, and then delivering a presentation on it, and particularly the Wests as well, was a great opportunity for me to get to grips with a lot of their inner workings. So when you consider the choices of people like the Wests, okay, their ability to choose the right direction on their moral compass has been conditioned out of them by things that have happened when they're growing up. This doesn't excuse it. It's just that they must have that ability to choose must have been removed somehow, because from my point of view, from my expertise in reading about this sort of thing, not from a clinical diagnosis point of view, but just from reading it, the consensus truly is that they don't have that empathy. They don't have that compassion towards their fellow human beings, but maybe all that empathy and compassion is surrounded by one person. Like Fred's love of Rose was extreme. All right, and if they hadn't been caught, they would have gone on forever. I mean, they really would have, and it would just have been awful. Okay, but these people, okay, that have had these things conditioned out of them or had reactions in their lifetime, having that guidance for choice removed, it's a far deeper issue than the people that live on the surface like us. We're surface dwellers, making our decisions on the surface of reality, where a lot of us have not gone down into the murky depths of terrible things. And when manipulative and when you're manipulated and charmed by nefariously immoral and wicked and evil individuals, okay, their moral compass. Let's just hang on. I've got a picture of a moral compass right here. Check that out, okay? Then that's just because I want to put that up just now, right? Because it's relevant, okay? When their moral compass is so far disengaged with respectable and normal behaviour, that they lose the process for a normal decision-making element, and that scares the crap out of me. So that is kind of bordering on moving into the mental health issues for this, right? But just before we leave the toxic behavior part of it all, remember, okay, that the immorally wicked evil individual that also lives or maybe just delves into the depths occasionally but is choosing to be this person, they are a dangerous narcissist. And I would strongly recommend, okay, highly recommend, you go away and read as much about toxic behaviours and manipulation. Just go and Google the top 10 manipulative behaviours, the top 10 toxic behaviours, okay, and start looking at these things, because you'll be surprised how many people will try and manipulate you. Now, my wife has actually said that I'm a manipulator, and I'll stick my hand up and say, well, yeah, but not in the way that we've discussed here. It's all to do with like management technique in the workplace. You manipulate people every day to try and get them to work the best for them. But shouldn't you be wanting to work your best? Manipulation is also called motivation, okay? That's kind of the difference, and that's how I sold it to my wife, manipulating her in the process to be convinced about my point of view. Can't help it. It's obviously I'm a bad, immoral person that has no moral compass. I'm at the, where is it? Oh, you can't see. Hang on, can I go down this way? Yes. I'm at the bad end, obviously. I'm not really, okay? I'm not really, because I do have empathy, compassion, and quite a lot of humility as well when it comes down to it all. Wow. Rambling on. Yeah, be aware of anyone who presents himself as a charming individual that is suggesting questionable acts. They are just incredibly dangerous and can remove your ability to choose from what is right or wrong and places yourself into danger. Okay? Choose not to engage. They have no moral compass. Right, toxic people aside. Another bit of the old coffee and then we'll move on. Barry, morals, schmorals, really? Really? I know you're kidding. Right, okay. Let's move into other little aspects just now. Let me see what other pictures do I have here. Oh yes. This is the one I wanted to leave on. The greatest win, right, when you're dealing with toxic people, this should have been the picture a minute ago, is choosing not to engage in drama or toxic energy whatsoever. Right, just remember that. That is your choice, okay? If you choose to engage with these people, it's going to end up bad. All right, you can't win. You cannot win in these situations. If you're in a weak position or you're easily manipulated, you're going to end up putting yourself in danger because they will take advantage of you. And anybody in their right mind that takes advantage of another human being crosses that line that I talked about, okay? Where I don't give a shit whether you're black, Jewish, Catholic, gay, trans, binary, whatever. The moment you start hurting people, you're fucked up, all right? And I don't care what you are, who you are, what your religious choices are, your races. I couldn't give a shit, all right? I couldn't care less. You cross that line for hurting people, all right? You're wrong. You don't deserve a place in society, in civilized society. But then the counter argument for that is, well, that person chose to be manipulated. And that is the toxic behavior that I'm talking about. Okay? The moment that that person who's manipulating justifies their actions by saying, well, it was their choice to be manipulated, that's them passing the buck. And I don't care what you say as well. Perhaps maybe toxic man, toxic woman, toxic binary, toxic trans, toxic black person, toxic whomever, toxic human being, okay, shouldn't have been toxic in the first place. How would you feel if it was your son or daughter that was being manipulated, dick? Alright? Get me? Nice. Enough about that. Let's talk about mental health. I suffered from depression badly. The darkest and lowest of lows, to the point where I would get up in the morning, take my partner to work, come back, go back to bed, would not get out of bed at all, alright, until I had to get up again and go back and collect her from work and come back. I went up and down on different levels of medication, different types of medication, to try and bring that imbalance that they thought was going on in my brain up a bit. Okay, I then started to have panic attacks and anxiety attacks as well because I couldn't figure anything out. It got to the point where I had, do you know that horrible sound? Well, it's horrible to me. When you're waiting in a theatre to watch a play, or you're waiting in a movie theatre waiting to watch a movie. Okay? Perhaps you hear that sort of like of 1,000 voices speaking, you know, that sort of murmur sort of sound. For a year and a half, that never escaped my brain, alright? And it was awful, and I felt that I had no choices in my life at all. I had to rely on medication that wasn't working at all. And it truly wasn't working for me whatsoever. And I couldn't get it to work. It just wasn't going to work for me at all. Oh, hang on, I need to get rid of that picture. I just realised. Hang on, let's get rid of that one. Ta-da! There we are. Brilliant. Okay. Where am I? Yes. Okay. Right. Good. Excellent. podcast. Got the next picture set up. So I went through this ridiculously dark time where I didn't want to exist. I didn't want to commit suicide, but I was definitely in a world where I felt that the universe would be better if I didn't exist. Okay, I just didn't want to exist. I just wanted to curl up under the covers and just disappear. All right. I went through 3 different medications, having to go to the maximum dose for my weight and then come down and then have a couple of months free to have these chemicals leave my body, then go up and down again for the second one, up and down for the third one. I was told by my doctor at the time, this third one will work, just persevere, keep taking it, but it was like the volume button being turned up. All my choices were being removed from me. I could not choose to do anything. I couldn't choose to get up in the morning. I was going round in a circle of taking my lady to work and arguing with her when she came home. It was going round and round and round, and I had no choice in this. I couldn't do anything, and I constantly said I felt that every day this was happening, and the choice of being able to deal with it was not within my reach whatsoever. It was friggin' crazy, to say the least. Then I woke up one day and I decided to create a choice for myself. The doctor said don't even think about coming off this medication, but like I say, it was like a volume button in my brain. These voices were just not allowing me any rational thoughts whatsoever. So I went cold turkey. I chose to come off my anti-anxiety medication and my anti-depression medication, and holy shit, it was terrible. I argued more, I attacked more, I started to recognize that I was doing this more, and basically curled up in a ball more and continued to do it. And then one day when I was taking my partner to work, I was driving back and I said, I need to stop this. I need to stop this. I need to break this cycle. I need to make a decision to move away from that behaviour and be conscious of my behaviour and choose a better direction. I couldn't choose to fix my mood. I could not choose to fix my low mood. That is not what the mental health aspect of this is about. You cannot choose just to be fucking happy when you're depressed or less anxious when you're anxious. That is almost impossible to do. But what I did choose to do was I chose to recognize it. That you can do. It's not going to fix you, but it's a tiny, tiny step in the right direction. Okay, so when you take that first little step, it's really scary. Okay, but you've just taken back control. You have just chosen to take a step in the correct direction, the positive direction, the direction towards healing. You are nowhere near healed yet. If you suffer from anxiety or depression right now, I cannot say that this will work for you. Alright? I cannot say this, but I can say you can choose to try a different direction, to be conscious of what's going on. It's not going to fix you, but it might give you some sort of relief or release if you recognize the triggers for certain things and avoid them. If you start to feel a bit better about yourself, choose to feel good. Even if your mood's low and you're feeling crap, you can say, no, I know that I'm feeling low and I know what this is. Choose to find something that lifts you out of that. It's not that easy. I fucking get it, alright? I have been there myself. It is not that simple. But my next step was when I chose to do something about it. I had to find something that removed me from that cycle. So I continued to drive in my car and I went away to the woods around the reservoir around Edinburgh. And every day I would go there, and soon after going terrible cold turkey, coming off all of my medication, my brain started to squeeze itself and wring itself out of all these horrible thoughts. About 7 or 8 months later, I remember it. It was January. I woke up in the morning, and I was like, "Where are the voices?" I pulled the covers back over my head. They were over my head. I was petrified. I was terrified. I'd had these voices. They were in my head. I didn't know what they were saying. I didn't know what they were wanting, what they were doing. It was like a million, thousands of people speaking at the same time, but they were silenced. I took my partner to work, and instead of going to the woods, I went to the top of the Pentland Hills and I looked down on the city. I found the most isolated spot away from people as I possibly could, and just to look down on the city. There was no voices. The decision processes and the choices that I made led me down a path of healing. The sitting in amongst trees, that natural therapy was right for me. It might not be right for you. Please, please, please don't take what I'm saying as gospel. I am only an expert in myself, not in you guys. So understand that just now. But what I can say is choose to experiment and find something that might work for you. You know, going for a walk, having stupid things, herbal teas, anything at all that makes you go in a direction, going on a detox, anything, running, cycling, taking a dog for a walk, hugging a dog, finding somebody that you care about and saying, I need a hug right now, because hugs release oxytocin, which has a massive effect on mood. Wow. It takes strength to make good choices. It really, really does. And the choices that I made in my life, I've made some terrible choices. I've made choices to hurt people as a soldier. Yeah, I'm not proud of that. Do I use I was following orders as an excuse? No. Do I live with it every day? Yep. Didn't like it. That's why I'm not a soldier anymore. Okay, that's why I fight different fights and different battles. I would rather fight for people that can't fight for themselves. That's the person that I am. But it's important, okay, when you're traveling the journey of mental health, and you know that you don't have a choice to raise your mood out of depression or to calm down with the anxiety, it's important that you take that tiny little step to choose to recognise this, and to choose to take a little step in a direction that's different from your normal comfort zone, to try something different that works for you. Think about the thing that makes you the happiest right now. Take 10 seconds. Let's everybody take a breath. Big breath. And out. Now think of the thing that you love the most. Right? It can be a person, it can be an animal, it can be lasagna. Lasagna. I love lasagna. I'm making lasagna next week. Whatever it is, hold on to that thought. Okay, and especially if you're a person that suffers from depression, just remember it for the next time you're beginning to feel low. Okay, and remember this moment when we're talking about you making the choice. I'm not saying that thinking of lasagna is going to make you feel better. I'm not saying even the thing that you thought of is going to make you feel better. But if you choose to think of that, you know that you've made the choice to think of that. And that is like a pre-step to the first little step. You've chosen to move in a slightly different thought process. And that tiny, tiny little step marks the start of a massive, massive, massive journey. And if you take 5 steps forward but then take 10 steps back, that's fine, because you'll keep trying to move forward, and you have the strength to choose to do that. You really do. Okay, this is important, very, very important. Okay, this is how I've always thought about making good choices, and how my moral compass is guided. I kind of am a pragmatist. I will stop and I will think about what people have said, how other people are reacting, okay? And because of experience, because I'm 49 this year and I'm not naive. I like people think that I'm naive, but have you had a grenade go off 10 feet from you before? Does that make me fucking naive? I rest my case. Okay? So I stop and I like to think. Okay? How will this affect myself or others? Alright? So, let's take it from a toxic person's point of view. Okay? How will this affect myself? Oh, well, I could have a little bit more control over this person. I could make this person feel shitty at the expense of my feelings. I can feel good about that. I get the serotonin feeling, that amazing rush of control, and whoa, look at this, I've really made this person feel shit. I can make this person do things that they wouldn't normally do, that is questionable, in this sense. Okay, that makes me feel good, says a toxic person. Alright? How does that make others feel? Well, if you've removed their ability to choose, they're not going to realize it or feel it or anything. They're just going to do what you as a toxic person want them to do. Okay, but let's get a surface dweller rather than a bottom feeder. Okay, because these people, let's face it, they are bottom feeders. They will pick on the vulnerable, and anybody that basically follows suit with this sort of thing and continues to pick on the weak and vulnerable. Well, you have to have a word with yourself. Truly, you have to have a word with yourself. Okay? Right. So, surface dwellers. How will this affect myself or others? Right. Well, am I going to put myself in danger? Am I going to put somebody else in danger? Am I going to hurt somebody else? Am I going to do something to somebody else without consent? Or anything like that at all? Alright? If your moral compasses guides you away from that sort of area where things are good, then you're not making a good choice. If it remains in that area of where you're being positive and good about yourself and others, it's a good choice. That is truly as simple as it actually is. And bear that in mind. It's absolutely vital that you bear that in mind. Okay? I think that my thumbnail for tonight, which I put together as a thumbnail for the video, alright? Radio Apocalypse, the Human Condition Choices. Okay, with the date and everything. Now, I chose the Emperor, from the Emperor's New Robes or the Emperor's New Clothes, whichever version that you read, as something that was really important, because he was manipulated and made the choice from an individual to walk around his kingdom naked, butt naked, and everybody else made the choice to be manipulated by this as well, under pain of death or circumstances, or the fact that they were his subjects, his followers, or whatever, his people that basically that surround him in his kingdom, his serfs, his peasants, his people. All right. And he was saying, well, if you can't see this incredible robe, you must be a fool, and everybody was like, made the choice not to criticize the Emperor. Alright? It made the choice not to criticize the Emperor, as the Emperor was walking around showing off his spectacular robe, but he was butt naked with his hairy ass sticking out and friggin' spots all over his back. Alright? Ugly, ugly man. Okay, but it took the effort of a child, okay, the innocence of a child, to turn round and say, oh my God, the Emperor is naked. And when the people realized that the Emperor was naked, and the critical thought returned to them, when they actually realized that the Emperor didn't hold any power true power over them, that he removed their choice to be critical of the emperor by pain of death or circumstance, because he had control over them. Okay? Because he did that, and then it was the tables turned from the innocence of a child, saying the emperor is naked. People realised that the emperor had no control. They chose to step back from it and become surface dwellers rather than bottom feeders again. And I think that kind of it's a great moral story, the Emperor's New Robes, for the choice, because the child who has... Children are born into original sin. They have no idea what right or wrong is. It's you as their parents that teach them, that give them the moral compass through socialization. So in this particular story, that child is quite innocent of the ability of having their choices removed, and had a greater strength in their choices than the entire empire. And they did the right thing without even thinking about it. They didn't have to use critical thinking, but they restored critical thinking to the individuals. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the human condition and choices. I hope that you have enjoyed that, and let me go to the chat and drink some coffee with yous. And shall we have a bit of fun? Shall we do some ripples tonight? If you don't know what ripples are, shall we do them? Ding 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 ding. I don't mind doing ripples. If you want to do them, let me know. You're welcome, Alexa. I do have a lot of strong opinions about things. I like to turn round and oh, is that Gina? Is that Gina in the house? Self-care spiritual readings. Hello. Let me just say, oh my god. I'm going to get all fanboyed up. I'm going to get fanboyed up to hell here just now. If that is Gina. We'll do ripples. We will do ripples. Okay, we'll do ripples in a second. I just want to make sure that is my lady for the 26th that's sitting there. Self-care spiritual readings. I'm sure that is your channel there. I'm not moving until she says hello. No, I'm not. Yes! I'm so glad you're here. I really, really am. Great, you will see ripples now. We will do ripples. Let me get set up for ripples. We like ripples. We'll keep that chat window there. I need to close that one off there. I need to... which one do I bring up? Where are we? Is it? No. Yes, it's this one. And it's this one. And then we need to do a wee search. Right, let me just do my search. I need to put the light up more now. Oh, God. I am so happy that you're here, Gina. It's good to... Oh, that's the wrong way. It's good to have you. Gina is going to be doing a week on Friday. This lady is the lady that's coming on the show to do tarot reading and talk about her gift and have a little chat with me. And then if she wishes, I'm not. There's no pressure. But if you want to, Gina, you can do a live reading for me, and I'll be happy to send people your way from here if they want to talk to you at other times and things like that as well. I am very excited about it. My mum's very excited about it. There's many people that are very excited about this in ways that you couldn't begin to imagine. Right, let me find... I need to find my ripples, but there is the ripples. No. Why? We don't want that one. That's got... Oh, wait. Hold on. God damn it. I think that... hold on. We're almost there. Ripples. Right, good. Okay. What I need to do is I need to take off... Is that a frame I need to take off? I'm not set up for this. We can take off that, we can take off that, and we can take off that, because all the guest cams are in there as well just now. Take off that frame, and also that frame. Are you off? Yes, we're done. Good. Right, we're almost there. So, for people that have never seen ripples before, Alright, we are going to, first of all, let me check the sound's okay. Yes, sound is there, excellent. Right, we type in, I'm going to type in the word happy into YouTube. Alright, let's just, I can bring this across now. Alright, so we've put in happy. And I need to move the camera this way a wee bit so you can see my ugly face. Then we're going to go to the filter and we're going to go to live. We're going to filter out live and then we're going to scroll down till we find somebody. Now, he's got 6 people watching. We love doing this. This is great fun. And I need to get my cheering thing up and ready as well here. Okay, so what we're going to do... You'd realise what we're doing now. No more farting, boy. Okay? No, you can't come and watch. You can watch it on your Switch.
It's charging.
Oh, that's a shame. So, you can't watch this. I can't have you on camera because it's too late for you. You're just a young lad. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go into this guy's stream, right? And then I'm going to send him a lot of love. Now, the reaction is brilliant because I've got an unusual name, all right? You can see them when they're reading it. They'll go... And they'll start to look at the screen. And then they'll sort of go, oh, Mojax happy, sending me love. Yes, 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 love back. And if they do it, they get one of them. Let's do that again, shall we? Yeah, you can't hear it. Did you hear the cheer? I need to make sure that the cheer's working. Okay, let me just bring, where are you? There you are. There's the chat window there. Okay, ripples, 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 ripples. Okay, and you can hear the cheer, boys and girls, can't you? Yeah, yeah. We're going to go in. We're going in now. We're going to go in. Ripples, ripples of love. Look, sending ripples, sending out the ripples. You see that at the top of the thing? Oh, away, away, away. Right, let me. Oh, here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Hold on.
Guys.
Here we go, right. I'm going to go down to his chat now. And let's type something in. Greetings from Scotland.
Ayun, nakababa na ako. Ayan, hindi na nga.
Sending you
Hindi na yung link.
amazing
Connect guys, connect to the link.
and love this Wednesday. Okay.
Hello,
Oh,
mga
damn it,
kapatid.
it's all in caps. I
Ayan.
can't have it in caps because I got into
Pwede
trouble
rin
for
unahan
spamming
mo
caps
yung
before.
mga
Let's
link
take it out of
dyan,
caps.
tapos
Crap.
shout
Crap.
out mo sila
Crap.
pabalik
Right, hold on, let's try again.
na okay na.
Greetings
Tamang bakas lang guys.
from
Tamang bakas.
Scotland, my friend. Is that how you spell friend? Yes, indeed. Okay. I hope you are
Pause plus na babangot to mag-video mo na baka ma-report. Sige lang, sige lang.
amazing day.
Guys, unahan natin si Cheers kasi
Hugza.
nasa work. Naka-duty na ata siya.
Za.
Don't worry guys, mabait din si
Good.
Cheers.
Now we're going to
Pag
copy
hindi
and
kayo
paste
pinalitan ni
that
Cheers,
so I don't
punta
have to
kayo sa
type it out
lagi.
each time.
Nandito yan si Cheers.
Okay, and here we go. We're going to send it. Boom.
Dito nyo
Send.
hanapin.
Right, let's see what it says.
Salamat
Let's
po
put
Julie from
up the sound a wee bit so you guys can hear him better.
Hanggang ulang oras ka ba host? 8:30 lang tayo. Kasi
Okay.
9
Let's see.
yung pasok ko.
Hold on. Eat those snacks. Eat those snacks. Come on. Look at it. Look at it. Yes.
Greetings from Scotland, my friend. I hope you are having an amazing happy.
Fucking yes.
Hello, Mojax happy.
You're welcome. Hello, buddy boy. Are you
Thank you
good?
for coming, Mojax
You're
happy.
welcome. You're welcome.
Kanino ko that you're dropping?
Amazing. I love this. Don't you just love this?
Sige, sabihin.
It's amazing. It's
Hindi
it's
lang,
it's
ano ka lang,
it's one of
makita ka
those
lang.
things, right, where basically we're not taking the piss out of this guy. We're actually sending love out to him. We're sending ripples of positivity out into the world, and it's vital. And you know, he's snacking away in his. Wow, he's got a big apartment. Is he? Nah, it can't. He must be somewhere. It must be at university or something. I don't know. Anyway, he is out there. He's been touched by the Mojax happy in a happy way. Let's find somebody else. Okay. Ooh, this person looks scary. Okay, hold on. Happy 2K, join me. Right, okay, let's go. I don't know whether we'll check this.
Aba, nag-ano daw siya.
Oh, amazing! There's
Nag-help
two of
din
them.
po siya sa
Yes.
mga ano.
Hold on. Yes, there we go. That's what we want. We want that. And where's the chat window? Where's it gone? We don't want to hide chat. There it is. Great. Cool. All right. Dum 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 dum. Here we go again. You ready? You ready? You ready? Let's go. Oh, what's happened? Oh, the video stopped. Hang on.
Hello kay Aloha, bababa. Bababa, baba.
Ba 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 ba
Mega
ba
mega
ba
shout
ba
out sa'yo,
ba.
Aloha.
Aloha.
May
Come on,
group ba kayo, Opa? Pwede ba doon kami sumali?
Read it.
Nagulat nga ako, may mahabang
Read
sulat.
it.
Oo nga, bakit kaya na time out mo? May napindot ka ata, Beshi. Paano ba ito magbalik? Hindi ako makabalik kasi
Come on.
moderator ka din, Beshi.
Look, it's creeping up. I can
Nakablo ka
see
din
it there.
kasi,
It's
kaya
coming up
ikaw
on the
lang din
screen.
yung makakakuha.
Oh. You can't see it, but I can.
Pero 300 seconds eh.
Come on.
300 seconds, maya-maya siguro. Okay
Come
naman
on.
sila.
I'm going to give you another 30
So, mag-wait
seconds, girl.
lang sila ng ng
Come on.
seconds. Hindi ko din alam eh. Hindi pa naman ako nakaklik ng time out.
I wish I knew what you were saying.
O sige, pabayaan mo na lang
I
kasi
really do.
300 seconds lang naman sila na time out. Ayun. Guys, may grand celebration ako sa July 16. Ayun, July 16. Ano ko ngayon, July 16?
This is going to be a fail, isn't it? It's going to be a fail.
July 16. Ayun, celebration nga daw.
Hey, listen.
Sa
You're
dalalang
speaking to
sa
somebody
LS ko,
else.
may 5 entries kayo at mananal ng brand new cellphone at cash and load. Uy, anong ano yun? Anong brand yun yung ano? Kailangan
Right.
ko ng cellphone.
Right?
Uy guys, save the date to. Beshi.
Okay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds on the clock.
May pa-cellphone si Opa. Guys, take note nyo, sa July 16,
Right.
punta
Oh,
tayo
should we...
kay
I
Opa.
can't
And
give
then
up.
sa everyday ng kanyang
Okay,
LS,
let's just say
meron siyang
something. We'll do it in
entries.
caps, okay?
Ayun.
You
So,
are
kada dalaw natin,
amazing.
meron tayong entries.
Big
Kaya puntahan
hugs
natin. Anong oras yung LS mo?
from Scotland.
Wala
Watch me
talaga
get
akong
banned
ginawa, promise.
because
Uy, okay lang yun. Uy, kasi
we
babalik
go.
din naman yan sila in
Here we go.
300
You have to see it. It's in
Hindi lang
caps.
tayo ng seconds.
Come on.
Siguro nagtaka sila, bakit hindi na ako makachat
Come on.
dito?
Come on. Come
So,
on.
ganun yun. Pag may makulit sa'yo, Beshi, yun, i-time out mo sila, Beshi.
15 seconds.
Diba may
We're gonna fail. It's gonna be a fail.
Sa LS mo na lapag ng link. I-press mo lang yung time out para
Nope.
hindi siya
10,
makalapag agad ng mga
9,
link niya. Kasi may
8,
nagpa-flag sa'yo eh.
7, 6, 5,
Ganyan.
4, 3.
Hindi, okay lang yun.
2,
Uy, kasi minsan ako
1.
napindot.
Yes, laugh at me all you like. Stop it. Stop it. Sometimes we fail. Okay, but let's go on to this next person. Okay, let's just go. Who's this person? Let's see. Dun 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 ding dong 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 dang dang. Listen, it happens sometimes. It happens. People don't want to engage. They're too wrapped up. Remember that guy that was talking about his books all the time? You know, sometimes it just people just don't want to engage. They're too wrapped up. Ban him for using caps. Thanks, Barry. Okay, let's see. See if this person is paying attention. Wakey, 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 shaky, bakey, bakey, shaky, wakey. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You're under your bed covers. Oh, shh, shh, shh. What are these? Maybe she doesn't want to speak. Maybe she's going to type it. Where's my chat window? Oh, there it is. It's down there. Hold on. I am there. Nobody else has chatted yet since I did it. Come on. Come on. You're not very engaging, but we will give you the opportunity to engage. I don't believe this. This could be 2 fails in a row. That's never happened before. Right, 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, no, wait a minute. I can't actually...
California.
Shh, shh.
Hindi naman California.
Thanks, Badge. I'm done. This message is not in caps. Look, can you see that? Hold on. Look, see. Where is it? Where am I? Where am I? Where's my message? My message is there, and it is not in caps. See? Check it out. See? That is not in caps. But we'll spam her again with it, just for the shits and giggles. Right, there we go. There we go. One more time. One more time. Yep, see? There we go. She's going to get 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Boo! 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 Come on, lady. Come on, lady. Yeah, you're looking at it. You're looking at it. Read it. Read it. Read it. She's going to Google me now. Shit. 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 She's going to find me and she's going to dox me. Fuck. Right, nah, our mic's shit. Let's move on. I'm not interested. As much as that there. Oh, what's this? Happy for another year. Oh, there's a dude. Let's go and find the dude. He's got 131 people watching. There is no way. Okay, we'll try it. I've never done it with somebody with 131 people watching. Well, oh god, he's playing some questionable music. Mental. Right, okay, let's get him. Let's see if he goes for it. Okay.
How many shots have I gone so far?
Oh my god.
Done so far.
Too many.
Chat.
Too many.
How many
Too many.
shots?
Don't care. Don't care. Look, and you're smoking as well. Dear God, man. He's not going to take it. This is going to be fun. Nah, he's not seen it. It's gone right past. I'm going to do it again. Let's just drop another message in. Okay, but we'll put a wee dot at the end of it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. He's not going to do it. I'm telling you, he's not going to do it. It's very loud. Let's turn the sound down a wee bit. Hold on. Come on. He looks like a Russian gopnik. He looks very sad. Do you think Wednesdays is not a day of love for people? You know? I don't know. That's 3 in a row. I want to high five him or something. He needs to know the world's an alright place. Somebody just tipped him. Have another shot. Check that out. Look.
It's a new week.
Somebody tipped him. Have another shot. It's fucking brilliant. I love it. It's so funny.
How many shots? Who's got the shot count?
I don't care. You're funny. I'm leaving now. Let's go and find somebody else. Somebody tipped him to have another shot. That was fantastic. Strike 3, you're out. No, I'm not out. It's my fucking show. I'll stay and do another one. Let's see who this is. Right, okay. Moving on.
The most common reaction to
we don't want
virtual
ads.
is, I
Come on,
didn't know
ads.
flowers could look
Let's
like
just get
this.
past
I'm
you.
Brittany Ash.
Come
I'm
on.
a
3,
photo
2,
artist.
1. I've not done the ad blocker yet, okay?
Ayan.
Oh,
994
she's
na, guys.
definitely going to speak to me.
Almost.
Here we go. Let's see if she doesn't. I'm going to cry. Okay, and start her up again and send that message. Here we go.
Ads, thank you, Tracker Z.
Come on. Read it.
Thank
Read
you
it.
so much, Tracker Z.
Read it. Read it.
Okay, my God. Ba na ang dugo sa akong
You're going to do it. Yeah, I know you are.
Ay, naku. Oo, wala na tayo magagawa nito eh. Part na to
Come
sa
on.
buhay natin eh.
This is
Greetings
terrible.
from Scotland, my friend. I hope you are having an amazing day. Thank you so much, Mojax Happy.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to
You
my
made
live
my
streaming.
You're so welcome. You're so
naman.
welcome.
Thank you
You
very
don't know
much.
that you're live on my stream as well, lady. I'm going to give you another cheer because
Thank
I
you
needed a
so
cheer.
much for stopping by.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're
Ayan,
so
sana
welcome.
ano na.
See, this is what it's about. Look, she was
Salamat sa
smiling.
pumunta, guys.
She was
sa
smiling.
nilapit kong
Yeah,
link,
have
ha?
another shot.
Malapit siya.
Yes, we
Kunti
like
na
it.
lang.
Right,
Meron
okay.
pa akong
Let's find somebody
dalawang
else.
mabigay.
Mom Bell of New York. That is brilliant. She's good fun. Right, okay. Do we think these people are actually doing anything? Welcome to life. There's 2 watching. God is your center of what? That's good. Let it be. Or is it just going to be a picture? We'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. We shall soon find out. It's not connecting. I'll give you another 10 seconds because this is too much fun. Oh, look. There's people. Well, fuck this. Ah, just as I push the fucking thing. Let's go back. I don't think there was anybody there though, was there? It's just God bless home and bubbles. I hate that bubble filter. I hate it. It's just, it drives me bananas. Okay. Here's somebody else. A man should do to make their woman happy. Okay.
Fellas, are you ready
Whoa.
for summer?
Yeah,
We
check
sure
this out.
ain't. You know that's not
Manscaping.
gonna fly with the ladies.
No, this is a great advert, by the way. It sold me on manscaping kit big time. Holy shit! Sunflower bikini type swimsuit thing. Oh my god, she's barbecuing on the balcony. It's going to end up in a disaster. And somebody tipped her $2. Jesus.
Oh my god. This is what I'm doing when I'm cooking, so I enjoy cooking.
Good.
And then...
I enjoy cooking too. What the fuck have we come to, this is not what we should be watching.
Thank you for watching me, guys.
No.
There you go.
Have we stepped into somebody's OnlyFans here?
See?
What the fuck? That looks like vomit. Lady, what are you cooking? Has a cat been sick in your wok? I mean, fuck. I need to teach you how to cook. I swear to God.
You
No.
know I'll be in it.
Oh dear God. Read the message. Come on, I'm gonna give you 20 seconds because I swear to God the chef in me is just getting turned off completely here just now. She's cooking cat vomit. Please don't show us your wok again. I will pay you not to show us what you're cooking. Oh yes, thank God the stream's hung.
Healthy
Oh,
breakfast. For
no,
the first time.
morbid curiosity is actually wanting me to see if she's going to eat that shit. You know? I swear to God. Hold on.
Just a low fire.
Did somebody... Cognac's in the house! Wow! Cognac! Hold on, I'm going to give Cognac this on his own.
My cooking.
That was for Cognac, who is in the house. You know, I swear to God. Like, come on, lady. Are you? Listen, I'm gonna spam her with caps. She's getting the caps treatment. Hold on. Hey, stop cooking and send me some love. Right? Okay, here we go. Stop cooking.
Thank you, guys.
Sending you hugs.
I will show you later when everything,
Scotland.
when everything's done.
Hug back. Right, okay. She's not going to see this because she's too busy fucking with her seasoning her cat
Oh,
vomit.
this is so yummy.
Right. What?
For
You
the
laughing
first
at?
time, I make a healthy breakfast.
It's not healthy. Cat vomit is not healthy, lady. I swear to
A
God.
healthy breakfast.
That's
the
fucking
4
breakfast.
hours.
Shit.
Salt. We need
Look.
a salt.
No, put it away.
So
Put it
we
away.
taste it.
I honestly, I can't stop watching her. I swear to God.
Just a little.
Morgan Riley, never saw you. Oh, your heart better not be broken, lady. You know how much I care about you.
What's going on? And I say,
Jesus.
yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you love,
I never saw you there,
please
Morgan. Will you
share,
forgive me?
Love and like my live stream.
What?
We can still talk about
supposed
our
to be here.
topic, but
Yeah, of course
nobody,
Just be very quiet. Bring your stuff through.
no one is talk about the topic.
I swear to God. Right.
They
I swear to
choose
God.
to be quiet.
Hold on a second. Let me just do a...
Don't be quiet, guys.
I feel good now. I feel good now. Hang on. This one's better.
I didn't put so much.
No, that's rubbish. That's too much bass.
vegetable.
I was trying to find... I feel good for Morgan Riley being in the house, you know. That's what I wanted to do. Right, listen, this girl's too engrossed in cooking her cat vomit. I am not interested in that whatsoever. unpopular opinions with my bestie. 208 people watching now. Should we try that? I know you do, Morgan. I know you do. Oh, here we go. Happy mind on a Wednesday. Oh, yes. Rub the hands together. Dun 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 ding 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 ding. Bum bum. This is taking too long to connect. Getting bored. Bored. Right, bored. Let's move on. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we'll just go down a little bit more. Who's that? She's got other things, other people in there. Let's go to this one. I'm just out of curiosity. Oh, she's watching telly. No, boring. Boring. Come on, back we go. And right, okay. Here's a dude. How many people has he got watching? It doesn't say. Right, but we'll go into his one. He's bound to be fun. Come on. Get that signal up here. Here we go. Okay, you don't have anybody in your chat, so we will do this now. There you are. Wait. Oh, you lost signal. Fuck's sake. Dear God. Right, okay, you're boring. We're gone. We are gone. Right, we're going to go back to the top. We're going to now type in small YouTuber. Because there's always people on under small YouTuber. And then we need to change that filter to live. And see, oh, this dude never speaks to me. He's a challenge. He's never spoken to me yet.
I know you guys are getting tired of it.
Okay. You with your great big motherfucking red cap on, I'm gonna spam the shit out of you until you say what? Where's
Never
it?
get tired of beats. Never. I don't care if it's the same one.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you with a stick, mate.
Music is music. I live within the moment of the music.
Okay, let's see if he's awake.
I live within the moment of the music.
I live in the moment of
So
sending
if
you
the
love,
music
brother.
is happy, I'm happy within that moment.
Did he just say Mojax happy?
You know, you see how music works? You hear it?
Did he just say Did he just say my name?
Hearing the music that you're hearing.
I've just advanced to level
Hey,
2.
through our eyes. Hey, you guys know I've been mixing it up with different beats.
Look.
I noticed it didn't work.
Can you see this? Hold on.
It didn't work.
Look.
That I stuck to one.
See that?
It's been working a little bit better.
I've advanced to level 2. I'm level 2 on this man's
The Taylor
feed.
family's in the building. Go show them some love.
Oh,
The
look.
Taylor family. Go show them some love.
I will show you love, brother. Hang on. Love 2.
Hey, it's me. I remember you. It's me. I remember you.
Sending you all love. Oh no, I can't do that in caps. Sending you all love. Let's dance. Yes. Right. Let's see. Come on. Say it. I need you to say my name. Grr. Come on.
Annoying as Didi, exactly. Annoying as Didi, exactly.
Right, I'm fucking bored. I'm giving up on him. I'm going to come back to... I'm sure that I subscribe to him, particularly for the point that he doesn't engage. Oh, small YouTuber like me. Okay, let's go. Ding. We're not having much success tonight, are we? But do you know something? It'll be worth it when we do get somebody. It's always a good laugh. It's always good fun. We're ready for her. Come on. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chit chat chiroo. Nyla. And truth always wins, and Morgan Riley gets another mention just because I don't want her to feel that I'm neglecting her. Morgan Riley. This guy's not doing anything. We just have to move out of here. Okay. Oh, now I am sure that I subscribe to this girl as well. I'm sure that we've been on her stream before. We'll scroll down to the bottom. No, I don't subscribe to her. Never mind. Why is it taking so long to connect? Let's get rid of documents at the top. Let's get rid of that thing, articles about moral compasses at the top. What have we got open at the bottom? Let's see. The processor's sitting at 95%. We should be fucking flying. I'm getting bored. Right. Let's just refresh it and then go back one. Ding, 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 ding. Right. This is obviously not going to work with her. Her hair is in the way. Okay, her hair is blocking the Wi-Fi signal, which kind of sucks. Right, where are we? We need to go forward one again. I went back. Too many. Are we on small YouTuber? Are we still on that? Small YouTubers, yes we are. Oh no, look, hold on. What the hell's going on here? Back one. Hands off, back one. Okay, and then we'll filter it down to live again because the filter's gone off. We will find you. We're gonna find you. Small YouTubers, let's grow. Let's grow. You gotta love them. You gotta love them. You gotta love them. Okay, and let's get that pasted in. And, fuck off with your bubbles. I'm gonna make a rule. If somebody's got bubbles, unless they're highly engaging, I am not dealing with them. This guy looks like fun though. Let's grow together. Wait a minute. Kapow, 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 kapow. Right, I'm just gonna wait and check the chat. Cognag. Lovin' like a chunky monkey loves on banana bread. What are you talking about, brother? What are you talking about? You leave your chunky monkey alone and keep that for your OnlyFans page. I have told you about this. You don't come onto this stream and play with your chunky monkey. Alright, mate? We've talked about this. Okay? Privacy of your own home. Alright? Are you with me? Good lad. This is just not wanting to connect tonight at all. I'm a bit bored. Let's scroll down. See, we could talk to the plant. No, we're not going to. Do you think this geezer here needs a bit of love? What do you think? This one here. Okay, we'll see if it connects, right? We'll see if it connects. And if it connects, we shall move on rightly to speak. Why are things not connecting tonight? Not happy. To say the least. Chunky monkey. I actually quite fancy some Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey ice cream now. This isn't doing it for me, right? What we're going to do is we are going to... we'll open up that. We will close that. Let's bring up that YouTube. We'll just open another window, close that one down. And just try again with a different thing. Oh look, there's Mojax Happy's live stream. We could go in and send some Mojax Happy some love. Woohoo! No. That's just too crazy to do. Right, okay, small YouTubers. And live, and yes, let's go. There's that dude again. I really want to get him speaking to me. I really, really do. But I think she... Oh, yes, bubbles. Fuck with your bubbles. Oh, she's got a tartan rug on. Oh, amazing. She's wearing a tartan rug. Let's just send her some love. Shh.
Uche is saying hello to you. Natural is saying, Robs, I'm waiting. I'm visiting your house.
Oh, that's creepy.
IJ is calling on natural beauty. Stay beauty, let's dance. Mojax Happy is saying greeting from Scotland.
Yes! It's because she's wearing tartan. We're going to have to compliment her on her tartan rug.
Kindly guys, thumbs up for me.
This Scotsman loves your tartan.
Thank you, Mojax Happy.
You're so fucking welcome.
Bro Ed is calling on natural beauty. I'm done to you. Rob is saying natural sure package as return now. Please, 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 guys, don't use return. 7 is saying thanks.
Do you think she's got the flu or something?
Return. Okay.
She's all wrapped up.
Mojax is saying Scotland loves your tartan shawl. It's called Masai Shuka.
Tartan! It's a fucking tartan shawl.
Thank you.
Okay, don't... Listen.
Okay.
I'm the man about the tartan, okay? I'm the man about the tartan. I know this well. Oh. Okay. Let's hope she connects. Let's hope this... Oh! Jesus.
Kembo, Oserga lingi ya mona, Kembo, lingi na mona, Emma lingi ya mona, Kembo na yo.
Oh God, I'm getting this groove.
Kembo na yo, Kembo, Kembo na yo, Kembo, Kembo na yo, Kembo, Kembo na yo, Mokonzi nangu ya Kembo na yo. Kembo, Kembo na yo.
Oh, I'm getting down with it.
Kembo, Kembo na lingi na mona.
Look at the name.
Kembo,
Say the name.
na lingi na mona. Solo na lingi na mona. Greeting from Scotland, my friends. Hope you are having amazing day. Who's that?
Mojax happy.
Mojax P.
Mojax fucking happy.
Yeah, from Scotland.
Yeah.
Amazing for the welcome, Mojax P. Welcome, welcome. May God bless you. Welcome. Thumbs up for the host, Mojax P. Thumbs up for the host, please. If you
I'll give you thumbs up, girly. You get a thumbs up. Yeah. Thumbs up given. Thumbs up.
Greeting from Scotland.
Given. Yeah.
I've been to Scotland.
I don't believe you.
I've been to Scotland.
You're
in
talking
Glasgow.
shit. Oh!
I've been. Thank you for the thumbs up. I can see my number now is higher. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mojax P.
Did you
I've been to Scotland.
like Glasgow?
I've been in Glasgow for 7 years.
I don't fucking believe you.
Yeah.
I don't. Nobody lives in Glasgow for 7 years.
You can dance with successful fashion.
I'm not dancing with anybody sexy
Did you
full
like
fashion.
Glasgow? Yes.
Oh, success
I like
fashion
Glasgow
TV.
because when I came from Africa, I came in London, and after 3 months, they sent 3 weeks. They sent me in Glasgow. Glasgow is like my house, my home.
I don't believe you.
really
It's a
like
shithole.
Glasgow. I gave birth in Glasgow.
Okay, good. I'm
I
gonna
have
say
3
I'm
of
from
my
Edinburgh, girl.
children. They are born in Glasgow.
Okay. I am
We are
from...
Scottish.
Yeah, you're fucking not Scottish.
Yeah, I love the country. I love the area. I love the city. Glasgow is my home. Glasgow.
Yeah, okay. Are you a Rangers or Celtic fan?
In Glasgow.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her.
I have family in Glasgow.
Yeah.
I always
Okay,
go
listen.
to Glasgow.
Okay, good.
Edinburgh.
Good. You deserve
I
another
love
cheer.
Edinburgh.
Okay, you get another
I've
cheer
been-
for loving Glasgow.
I've been there.
Have you? To the
Not
castle.
once. So many times.
Did you visit the castle?
Bonsoir, maman. Bonsoir.
Did you?
Ovandi wapi? Oui, navandi in Angleterre,
Right,
maman.
okay. Good, good, good.
Navandi
Right, she's away speaking French to somebody. That's amazing. She knew Glasgow. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, good. We like that. We like that. Good for her. Uh-oh. Okay. I think, did we try to speak to this girl before? Let's try. I don't know whether we did or we didn't. Okay, let's do... Oh, hang on. Welcome to my silent live stream. Nah. Fuck that. Silent live streams are a way... Why would anybody... You might as well just have a postcard or a notice board. Here. This is my YouTube address. Send me some love. Okay, small... I'm sure that I have spoken to this girl before. We're going to send... I'm sure... Hold on.
Take him.
Yes, we have.
I will drop
And
him
I
in
subscribed
the
her.
bed.
She should remember who I am. Let's send her some love. Love, love, love. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-love, love. Oh, don't disconnect. I just sent you a... Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Connect. We love you. You get so excited when people come on. Right, we're going to refresh. Refresh. And... hit and refresh. Let's go down, prepare the chat.
I will take him. I will drop him in the bed.
I am sorry, I banged the mic cable out of its connection with excitement to seeing this girl again. We're going to have to go back because she's not connecting. That's such a shame because she is always good fun. We'll try one more time. We'll just try one more time.
Are we going to take him? Are we going to drop him in the bed?
Oh, that's not working. Right, this keeps dropping out on me just now and I don't know why. Everything's plugged in, so hopefully this will be okay. Listen, I think we should call it a night for tonight, really. It's been good fun. Thank you everybody that joined us tonight. It has been incredible. It's been a good fun night. We did a lot of stuff talking about choices and I hope that a positive message came through to you all from that. I really do, because it's about being good, okay? So I don't have an outro set up for you tonight, so I'm just going to disappear into the night. Oh no, that's the intro, and where is the pre-intro? And we'll just put this up. So I will see you guys in the morning. It's just a big bye-bye. I'm bursting on a pee, that's why I have to go fast, okay? Bye now!